American English versus British English. Are they the same thing? Are they? Or they're completely different? What is it? What is hashtag tomato tomato? This video will talk about the differences between both these English forms, majorly about the vocabulary differences. This video will help you understand the vocabulary differences between both these English forms and will also give you some new words. Okay, so the first vocabulary differences is of the clothing piece you wear in your legs after your shower. In America, that piece of clothing, which you can see on the screen right now, is known as pants, and in British English, it is known as trousers. Talking about India, I think we use both frequently, depending on the appearance of the piece of clothing. Second, is of the house, like in a huge building, the house, the apartment or flat. What shall we call it? An apartment or a flat? Now, in British English, it is known as flat, and in American English, it is known as apartment. So, if you are following American English, then you shall say apartment. You will live in an apartment in New York. And if you're talking about British English, then you could say I live in a flat in London. The next topic is of the huge vehicle, which you can see on the roads, the busy roads, main roads. In American English, it is known as a truck, and in the British English, it is known as lorry. Okay, we as Indians follow British English, but I don't think we use the word lorry to denote that vehicle, which you can see on the screen. We use truck majorly. Maybe few people use the word lorry, but majorly in India, it is truck. Now, in American English, people say that we wear sweater in winter, but in British English, people say we wear jumper in winter. Now, in British English, that basically piece of clothing which you wear in winter to make you feel warm is known as jumper, but in American English, it is known as sweater. I think we use the word sweater more often in India, but sometimes we may use the word jumper too. Next up, we have a piece of junk which everybody, like all the children, love to have, including me. Chips, crisps. Okay, now this piece of junk, this food item in India is known as chips. But in American English, it is known as chips. In British English, it is known as crisps. Sometimes, as Indians, we may call it crisps, but majorly it is chips. Okay, now the food item which the McDonald's gives along with your burger in American English is known as French fries or simply fries, but in British English, that food item is known as chips, not that the food item which is made out of potatoes and are given by Lay's company. No, those are not chips according to British English. Those are crisps according to British English. But French fries in British English is chips. I guess it's a bit confusing, but yeah. But in India, I don't think we use chips to denote that particular food item we are talking about. It's majorly fries or French fries. Now, a particular type of shoes, which you can see on the screen in American English, is known as sneakers, and in British English, it is known as trainers. I think in India we use both frequently, I guess. Yeah. Okay, now a bottle of soda in American English would be called soda simply, but in British English, they have just given two words to denote one single thing: fizzy drink. I don't think we use the word fizzy drink to denote soda in India. It's majorly soda, but maybe sometimes fizzy drink. Now, cookie in American English is known as cookie, and that food item made out of dough with all those chocolate chips and rainbow sprinkles. That particular food item is known as cookie in American English, and a biscuit in British English. I think in India we use both again according to the appearance of the food item. Okay, so another place from where you buy medicines and your first aid material in American English is known as a drugstore, and in British English it is known as a chemist. I think in India we use the word chemist simply, but I don't think we use the word drugstore. Okay, now from the place you buy your grocery and other items in American English is known as store, and in British English it is known as a shop. I think in India we use both, but I personally feel shop is more used in India rather than store, but I think we use both. Now, that game where you need to kick the ball in British English is known as a football, and in American English, it is famously known as soccer. In India, we simply call it football. Maybe some few people seldom may call it soccer. Okay, now mail in American English is simply straight away called mailbox, but for no reason in British English it is known as a postbox. I think in India mailbox is more often used now, maybe sometimes postbox, but not that much. In American English, the place where you go to study as an adult after you complete your schooling is known as a college, whereas in British English is known as university. I think in India we use both these terms depending upon the various aspects. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like it, then please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with as many people as possible. Thank you so much for watching.